Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me for another bonus episode in this series in which I'm sharing our family's experiences in the last year of our daughter Hannah's life, which spanned from February 2008 through February 2009. My desire is to process through the events of those 12 months with a perspective that 16 years has brought, and to point listeners to hope in Jesus along the way. I'm grateful you've joined me. This is bonus episode number 136, Freedom from the Calendar, November 15th, 2008. My name is Jill Sullivan, and I have a calendar problem. I like calendars a lot. I love filling in all the little boxes with appointments and special dates and activities. Not that I want to do all the activities. As an introvert, I enjoy writing them down much more than I actually enjoy doing them. But I even keep my planner and calendars from year to year, and I still have my calendar from this week in November of 2008. If you could see it, you would see that it's full of activities. Basketball practice, cheer practice, a deacon's meeting, dog grooming, a haircut, a pep rally, state football playoffs, and my sister-in-law's birthday. It also includes appointments at Carti and at Arkansas Children's Hospital. We didn't keep those two appointments because we were already inpatient at Arkansas Children's Hospital this week. And as for those other activities, it was up to Brad to get Bethany, the dog, and himself to all those places because I wasn't going anywhere. That carefully planned schedule meant nothing to me. Instead of being consumed with what I had to do, I was able to focus on God and what He was doing in my life and in the life of my daughter. I found it remarkably freeing, even from within that tiny hospital room. Here's my email from 16 years ago today. Well, it looks like we will be in the hospital for a few more days. Last night, Hannah suddenly spiked a fever. She's been staying at around 99 or 100 since we've been here, but they don't consider it significant unless it hits 101. Well, last night she hit the magic number, although it quickly came back down with Tylenol and has stayed down ever since. This has set off a new round of blood cultures. The last ones were negative, and more waiting for results. Her oncologist came by and visited with us today, and he recommended a new medicine called Neulasta. It is given as an injection, and its purpose is to encourage the bone marrow to produce more white blood cells. He said it is generally used after chemotherapy-induced neutropenia, but he is hopeful that it will still be helpful in Hannah's case, which is radiation-induced neutropenia. He says it doesn't work immediately, but should start producing some results in a few days. So, Hannah got a shot in her arm this afternoon, and we are hopeful that this will be just the nudge that her bone marrow needs. She also received another infusion of platelets today. You know, I've always been a schedule and calendar type of person. My mother teases me about how many calendars I have hanging up in my house. Yes, I even have one in my bathroom. I keep my weekly schedule of all the family's activities on my kitchen counter and on my cell phone, and I check them frequently to make sure we're not missing anything. But cancer does not follow a schedule, and there is no place for it on the calendar. Our hospital room does not have a calendar, and it's hard to even keep track of what day it is. And if not for the red neon clock over the door that shows the time, it would be hard to keep track of that too. Our room overlooks an inner courtyard, and we can't even see the sky to judge the passing of time. And that's okay. Sometimes God has to strip everything else away to get our focus back on Him and not on our calendar and our activities. I've actually come to be thankful for this new freedom from my schedule, realizing that I'm not in control of day-to-day or even hour-by-hour events, but that God is. And it's even more of a reminder that He is good all the time. Jill and Brad.